and we're volunteers here with the Isha Foundation in Toronto. Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's a pleasure to welcome our guests of honor to today's celebration. Deputy General of India, Kapitwaja Padar Singh. Ruby Sahota. Sonia Sidhu. And Councillor Brad Bradford. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting this important cause. Today we're a part of something much bigger. This Earth Day, over thousands of people in over 42 cities are walking to raise awareness for soil health. This matters because 52% of the world's farmable soil is already degraded. This directly impacts the health and nutrition of over 2 billion people, and the next 10 years are critical for reversing this crisis. Soil is not just the dirt beneath our feet. It is the foundation of 95% of the world's life. If our soil goes extinct, our food, our health, and our future goes with it.
Save Soil is a global people's movement launched by Conscious Planet, founded by Sadhguru, to address an existential crisis, the degradation of our agricultural soil. Over the last 3 decades, Save Soil has implemented a holistic strategy to revitalize our agricultural soil through policy advocacy, citizen awareness campaigns, and farmer-driven projects. Soil extinction means that the nutrition in our agricultural soils is depleting at an alarming rate. This impacts directly to climate change, flooding, scarcity in our food, and the decline in the nutritional value in our food. Imagine this. Every second, 1 acre of soil is turning into sand. 52% of our soil has already been degraded, and by 2045, it is estimated that our soil will be degraded to an increasingly large amount, to 90%. That's less than 25 years away. But we can make a change. By raising our voices and turning to our governments to change our policies, we can make a change and raise our voices.
So, that's why we're here today, to raise awareness and raise our voices for Save Soil. This is an expression of our concern for our well-being, the well-being of our future, and the well-being of our kids. This is an expression of love, our love for ourselves, every life around us, and our love for the soil, which is the basis of our life and 95% of all life on the planet. Today, we are here in Toronto to walk for children and walk for soil on this Earth Day weekend. We are honored to have with us here today Deputy Council General of India in Toronto, Mr. Kapitwaja Pranab Singh. Mr. Kapitwaja is a representative of India focused on strengthening ties with community, cultural, and environment between Canada and India. He joins a movement today that spans over 81 countries worldwide. I would now like to invite up Honorable MP Ruby Sahota, Secretary of State for Combating Crime, Member of Parliament for Brampton North, a veteran parliamentary member, and a senior member of the Federal Cabinet. She has been a long-standing voice for citizen well-being, public safety, and civic engagement across the GTA.
Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, I guess. Good afternoon. We should be extra charged for the walkathon today. It's great to see so many people out today, so many young people leading the charge to save our environment. My name is Ruby Sahota, and I'm the Federal Member of Parliament for Brampton North Caledon and the Secretary of State for Combating Crime in Mark Carney's cabinet. And although I work a lot on the public safety front, the environment is important to everyone. And it is a part of every decision that we make in every department throughout government. We just released our new nature strategy. We have a goal of protecting 30% of our water, our land by 2030. We in Canada are very fortunate, but we need to continue to make sure that we are on the right side of decisions and that people appreciate the beauty and what we have. Canada has 20% of the world's fresh water, 25% of the world's wetlands, and we go on and on in terms of our forested land, the longest coastline in the world. And so there's a lot to appreciate, but we can't take it for granted. And so it's really great to see the gathering that's come out here today under the guidance and teachings of Sadhguru, who has really set an example of how to turn meaningful, easy ideas into movements. Something that everyone can participate in and everyone can do in their lives to make a difference all around the world. So it's great to see that he's moved so many people into thinking about what it could look like if we were to lose our nature and our soils. So thank you for having me here today. Under Mark Carney's leadership as Prime Minister, we are committed to a very similar vision that you hold as well. We're committed to our environment, and we're committed to work alongside with you and with this organization to make sure that Canada also continues to lead on this front and leads around the world, whether it is at the COP conferences or here right at home, right here on our beautiful harbor front where we are today. Me and Sonia Sidhu is here today too. We came out today because we think your vision is amazing and we want to contribute and work alongside you. So thank you so much for allowing me to be here today. I have a token of recognition for the organizers. So for Isha Foundation for leading today's event. Your foundation has brought people together for so many good reasons. You know, health is one of them, and mental health is another huge part that I know that you work on improving day in and day out. So thank you for all of the work that you do in so many different countries around the world.
I would now like to invite up the Honourable Sonia Sidhu. I'm Member of Parliament for Brampton South. She's been a leading advocate for public health, women's rights, and community wellness. She's championed events that connect Canadian communities to environmental causes and global health.
Hello, namaste everyone. My colleague Ruby actually already told you our government is committed, but today we are here. First of all, let's give big round of applause all the volunteers, Isha Foundation. I got chance to meet Karan. Where are you, Karan? Yeah. So I was talking to him. I said, "Oh my God, what a great views!" And then, where's Rubal? Rubal, can you? So Rubal, I know him, I think from 10 years, and then I got chance to meet, my son actually went to Sadhguru's event, and then he was really impressed. He talked to me, "Mom, I listened this, I listened that." Today, the main point is today, for Save Our Soil, what is a big cause. This is Ruby told our government is committed. We all know that what's happening in environment, it's real. Wildfires and then what we are seeing. So thank you very much, Isha Foundation, to come up and do this important work. That is that is why we are all here, me, Ruby, Jubal, and there's so many, and Sunish's wife is here. They're my neighbors. We are all here and with you to join with you. And this is much needed work. I really want to commend Isha Foundation Services. Keep up the good work. And this is something our government is reflecting on the same vision. And that's why we are here to join you, to support you. Thank you so much for having us, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
लिंक्स बंद करके रखते हैं ना अभी
Now, I would like to invite up Councillor Brad Bradford, a City of Toronto Beaches and Councillor of East York, Ward 19. A former city planner and now a Toronto City Councillor, he has been a strong advocate for sustainable urban development, public space, and community-led environmental initiatives.
Well, thanks very much, and how about a round of applause for our MCs from the Toronto and Halton Waldorf High School. I think they did a fantastic job. Very good. Not a lot of notes up here, but a lot of information, so thanks. That was very informative. You folks are doing a great job, and like my colleagues, Sonia and Ruby, the Deputy Consul General, it's an honor to be here with all of you, and we're excited because you're excited. We're looking out and seeing hundreds of people here, lots of young folks who are engaged in civic action, who are engaged in making our community better, our country stronger, and I think that is such a beautiful thing. You know, in a big city like Toronto, we're not necessarily always having conversations about soil. It's not always top of mind, and yet it's so foundational for everything we're doing. Everything we're doing as a city, in a province, in a country, and your advocacy today, the organization's advocacy, bringing awareness to this is so crucial. You know, Toronto has more than 1,500 parks across all 630 square kilometers of this big, beautiful city. We have hundreds of kilometers of ravines, naturalized areas where our families and our seniors and folks from all over come and enjoy nature in a very urban way. We have community gardens where urban agriculture takes place right in our neighborhoods, right outside of our apartment buildings. And soil, of course, is foundational to all of this. So it is a real honor for me to be down here on the shores of Lake Ontario here in the heart of Canada's largest city. It's great to be joined by my counterparts of the federal government who are very committed to the environment and the work that you're doing, and just very humbled and grateful for all of you taking time out of your Saturday to come and fight the traffic or take the transit or however you got here to be with us today for this really important initiative. So round of applause for the organizers, for the volunteers, and for all of you for showing up. Thanks so much, and we'll see you out there on the walk.
Thank you for your inspiring words, Ruby Sahota, Sonia Sadhu, and Councillor Brad Bradshaw. I would also like to thank our partners, sponsors, and volunteers, and each and every one of you for showing up today.
So, before we begin, here are just a few guidelines. If you haven't registered yet, you can do so at the check-in desk. And remember, this is not a race, so walk at your own pace and speed, and stay warm and hydrated today. Our volunteers are here to help at any time, so feel free to reach out. And please ensure your children are supervised. But most importantly, have fun, take photos, share your experience, and spread the message. If you don't have a Safe Soil t-shirt, feel free to use a sticker. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. I would like to invite our guests of honor, Deputy Consul General, Mr. Kapilavaja Pravat Singh, MP Ruby Sahota, MP Sonia Sadhu, and Councillor Brad Bradford to join us and flag off the Safe Soil Walkathon 2026. After our guests of honor flag us off, please join us over there for the walkathon. Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Okay, kids, can you go?
एक जन वरना मत देख जाओ अगर मुझे लगे जाना
साथ में हमारे यस यस